There is a secret hiding in plain sight. All around us, symbols and cryptic markings have been etched into the very fabric of the world. Yet most people pass them by without ever noticing. A few, however, knew the wisdom those symbols conceal. They were the architects of temples, the guardians of mysteries. But the heritage they left behind was never only about stone and structure. It was a map, a blueprint for transforming the human mind. What if you could uncover this hidden knowledge? What if you could grasp the principles of balance, power, and rebirth that these symbols whisper to those who listen? This isn't merely a tale of ancient times. It's a key that unlocks the door to your own potential. In this video, we will learn to read the silent language of these symbols, the language of the soul. And once your eyes begin to see, the world will never appear the same again. Now imagine a master builder, but this is no ordinary craftsman. His mission is unlike any other. He is to construct an eternal temple, one that cannot be seen or touched, a structure not built of stone, but of spirit. This builder is a Freemason, and his path mirrors the journey of every human being. The temple and its tools are metaphors for self-construction. The square represents moral precision and integrity, shaping our decisions. The compass teaches balance and self-restraint. The all-seeing eye symbolizes awakened awareness, the ability to perceive the unseen patterns shaping our existence. Yet these symbols reveal their full meaning only when understood together. This is an invitation, a call to see beyond the ordinary. The Masonic journey of the builder belongs not only to initiates, but to all who dare to walk the inner path. According to legend, the master builder was destined to create a masterpiece. But this was no ordinary construction. No hammering echoes through his hall, and no workers surround him. He labors alone, because his temple is made of mind and soul. Its materials are his inner resources, patience, vision, and will. Every stone he sets is a fragment of himself, his values, his experiences, his choices. Each action brings him closer to purpose. But as in all lives, challenges arise. Three great powers stand before him: thought, emotion, and action. These are his greatest allies and his most dangerous foes, for each can create or destroy. Thought is the realm of the mind. It guides but can also cloud with doubt. Emotion fuels passion, yet when uncontrolled, it consumes. Action turns intention into reality, but without direction, it leads to chaos. The builder falters. His thoughts grow uncertain, his emotions spiral, his actions become reckless, and the temple begins to crumble. Still, he does not give up. He learns that mastery comes from harmony, to clarify his thoughts, temper his feelings with wisdom, and act with awareness. Only then can his temple rise again. This story is more than a metaphor. It is a mirror. Each of us is a builder, shaping an inner temple of our own identity, beliefs, and dreams. And each of us must face the same forces: thought, emotion, and action. An unclear mind breeds confusion. An unchecked emotion brings inner storms. A meaningless action destroys what we built. That is why the builder's path is one of self-discipline and mastery. Just as a sculptor shapes stone, we must carve away our flaws to reveal our true form. This is where transformation begins. The struggle between light and darkness is as old as humanity. In Masonic tradition, these are not simply opposites. They are the twin currents within every soul: ignorance and wisdom, chaos and order, blindness and vision. But what if these forces are not enemies at all, but partners in creation? Imagine standing in darkness. At first, there is fear and disorientation. Then a spark flickers. A faint light glows in the void. That light is awareness, the birth of perception. Freemasonry teaches that light alone has no meaning. It can exist only because of darkness. Light is born in shadow. Darkness is not emptiness. It is the fertile ground of potential. Yet we often flee from darkness, from pain, uncertainty, and loss. But the inner journey begins only when we face it. That void is the canvas upon which we shape the soul. When we confront our shadows, we awaken the parts of ourselves we once denied. In Masonic art, the builder is robed in blue, crowned with golden light. Blue stands for wisdom, calmness in the face of mystery. Gold represents enlightenment, awareness shining through ignorance. The builder stands between light and dark, knowing both. Light reveals, but transformation always begins in darkness. The Freemasons teach, light and darkness are not symbols, they are tools. Darkness is a gem to be refined. Within what we ignore lie the lessons we must learn. We must bring our light into that darkness, not with fear, but with courage and curiosity. But beware, too much light can blind. In today's world, flooded with information and noise, we can lose ourselves in the glare. True mastery lies in balance, to shine without burning, to illuminate without overshadowing others. The builder discovers that light does not descend from above. It rises from within. It is born from consciousness, endurance, and the heart of one who faces their own shadow. This inner light becomes a guiding flame through the fog of uncertainty. The Masonic ladder is not merely a tool of ascent, it is the path of mastery itself. Each step is both physical and spiritual, a lesson and a test. The journey begins between two pillars, light and dark, order and chaos, seen and unseen. To ascend, one must first accept both extremes. Then come 7 steps, the 7 liberal arts, grammar, rhetoric, logic, arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy. To the Mason, these are not mere sciences, but spiritual disciplines. Grammar and rhetoric refine expression, logic and arithmetic sharpen reason, geometry and astronomy reveal universal harmony. Music awakens the rhythm of the soul. Together they shape thought, speech, and action into harmony. After these 5 steps await the 5 senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. They open us to the world, but can also deceive. Vision can inspire or mislead. Sound can carry wisdom or lies. Mastery means purifying the senses to perceive truth. At the summit are 3 final steps: body, mind, and soul, the sacred trinity of being. True mastery is found only when these 3 act as one. The climb from ignorance to understanding, from chaos to order, from isolation to unity. This is the journey's essence, and the ladder never ends. Each step is a lesson, a call to awaken. At the very top stands one of humanity's most enduring symbols, the all-seeing eye. Resting within a radiant triangle, it gazes upon the world. To some, divine and protective. To others, mysterious and unsettling. Yet its meaning is deeply inward. This is the eye of inner vision, to see not with flesh, but with consciousness. It represents divine awareness, the presence that observes all. For Masons, it is both a cosmic eye and an inner compass, the voice of conscience that silently asks, are you true to your purpose? Do your actions match your principles? Do you walk guided by wisdom? The all-seeing eye invites self-reflection. True sight is not only perceiving the outer world, but honestly seeing one's inner shadows. The triangle around it represents the balance of body, mind, and soul. Without harmony, vision blurs. When unity is achieved, the eye shines with the light of wholeness. This symbol reminds us that we too are part of a greater design. Just as every stone in a cathedral serves a purpose, every choice we make leaves a mark on the grand structure of existence. The eye does not only watch, it also builds. Yet inner vision is not comfort, it is courage. To face your own darkness requires honesty, humility, and strength. The eye asks, what truths are you still blind to? What must you finally confront to become whole? The answers to these questions lead you closer to your true self. All Masonic symbols, teachings, and legends point toward one ultimate idea, the inner temple. This temple is invisible, not built of stone, but of intention, will, and virtue. It rises not in public, but in silence, when no one is watching. Your beliefs, dreams, and choices are its stones. Every thought and act becomes a column, a wall, a foundation. And every virtue, honesty, compassion, courage, resilience, strengthens its walls. Like any great temple, it must withstand storms, and though it may be scarred by time, it must never fall.